take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. We doing a late night stream. You know, we ain't gonna be here too long, but it was like, you know, I had a lot of shit I had to do today, so I was like, I got to do this stream later. You feel what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody who's gonna be watching the replay. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to you guys. Shout out to my lovely lady April MC in the building. Shout out to April MC. Listen, man, me and April have been working so hard on these online dating consultations. I'm telling you guys, if you are not getting your online dating consultations, you are slipping and sliding. I'm telling you, the online dating consultations are fire. If you are not on this online dating consultation, you are missing the fuck out. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com to get the online dating consultation. Matter of fact, let me pull this up right here real quick so that you guys can go to shoplocario.com so that you guys can get your online dating consultations. So all you got to do is go to shoplocario.com, click right here. You feel what I'm saying? And get it going. That's it. Hit us up. You can also get all the other stuff, the Massive Game Collection, Master the Vetting Process Program, the How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day ebook, audiobook, all that stuff on shoplocario.com is the spot. Also, make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com. You feel what I'm saying? CunninghamElements.com. Get the Masculine Identity Soap, get the Parfum, get the Shea Butter. You feel what I'm saying? Get all that stuff, get that cracking. You feel me? And also make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? I just dropped a new Bad Boy membership program. I think on the 1st, I just dropped it. So make sure you guys go check that out. I'm going to put a preview up soon. And basically the new Bad Boy membership program is called Date on Your Time. So I teach you guys how to basically manage your time when it comes to dating. For all you busy guys who have 2 or 3 jobs, or you guys going to the gym, to school, to work, I teach you how to, you know, manage your shit so that you can still have a rotation of women, even though you may not have the amount of time to, you know, go out and do the things that you need to do. So I teach you how to schedule all that. And you guys can get that on the Bad Boy membership. Also, make sure you guys go to MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Make sure that you guys go get the Masculine Identity membership so that you guys can hit up Miles on the Monday calls. Make sure you guys do that. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go get that. And also, last but not least, make sure that you guys go to this website. Let me show you right here because it's very, very important. make sure you go to this website, which is patreon.com/Mr. Locario. Make sure you do that and get that cracking. Let me get the phone lines up. Boom. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. We just dropped the new Bad Boy, not the new Bad, the new Bad Boy show yesterday. So it's on there right now. So you guys can check it out. And you guys can check out past Bad Boy show programs. We do current events, and we also spit some heavy game on the show. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that and get that cracking. All right. So make sure you make that happen. And guys, phone lines are up. Phone lines are up. You guys can call in 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. So we're not going to be in here too long. But this, topic right here is so important. And we're talking about 3 major things your looks can't help you with in dating. You feel what I'm saying? And all these LooksMaxxers will never tell you this. They're never going to tell you what I'm about to tell you here because 1, they don't know. They don't really know yet. You understand what I'm saying? But 2, if they do know, they don't want to talk about it. So this is why I'm here to talk about this and really get this cracking, right? So before I get into that, what I want you guys to understand about the whole looks thing, and this is why you guys should definitely go to shoplocario.com so that you can get the book, Looks Don't Matter. You feel what I'm saying? Get the book, 7 Ways to Attract Women Without Your Looks. The game of this book is so fire. Right now, when we talk about looks, understand that, women will like guys who look good. They do like guys who they think are good looking. You understand what I'm saying? When you're a good looking guy to particular women, you will get attention from those women who think that you're good looking. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the problem with, a lot of guys when they worry about looks, especially these LooksMaxxers, what happens is that they act like, everything is about looks, right? They say that, I think that every single thing is about looks. And if you don't look a certain way, you can't make anything happen in the game, right? You can't do shit. Or if you look a certain way, your life's going to suck. If you don't look a certain way, you're not going to get certain things in life, right? So what I want to tell you guys is that when you are thinking like this, what you're going to find out is what your looks, or I should say, you're going to find out that your looks have limitations. You understand what I'm saying? And so the problem is that when you don't understand these limitations, then you work so much on the surface, which is your looks, right? And then you try to make that the end all be all. See, there's nothing wrong with looking better, taking care of your looks, all that other stuff. That's great. The problem is that when you think it's the end all be all and you don't really realize the reason why you're going to have trouble in the game is because you think it's the end all be all. You see what I'm saying? And so what I want you guys to understand is that it is not the end all be all. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is, if you think this, then you're going to have a hard time out here in these dating streets, right? So we're going to go into 3 major things that your looks can't help you with in dating. You feel what I'm saying? Now, and shout out to June Sports. He just sent for a free call. Shout out to June Sports. Oh, I thought I left some fucking look on my shit. God damn. Gotta get all that shit off. But anyway, hold on. Shit's killing me. Okay, there we go. Got fucking lint on it. I think it's gonna stay there. God damn it. Anyway, so we're gonna jump into this. We got 1 free call available. So if you guys want to call up, you guys can call up and get the shit cracking. So let's jump into this. So 3 major things your looks can't help you with in dating. Right now, first major thing that your looks can't help you with is confidence. Can't help you with it. Sorry. You can't, it's not gonna help you with it. Now you're probably like, Locario, come on, man, that's bullshit. Confidence? What the fuck I need confidence for? If I look good, I don't need confidence. Like, chicks are gonna think I look good and that's gonna be the end all be all. No. What happens is that your looks can't help you with being confident. And if you are not confident, that makes you less attractive. So no matter how you look, if you are insecure, if you're not confident, you don't believe in yourself, you don't see yourself as valuable, right? What's going to happen is that you're going to be less attractive to women no matter how good you look, right? In fact, what happens is this. A lot of guys think that if they start to look better, that they're going to be more confident. See, the problem is that the opposite is actually true. See, if you don't like the way you look and you're insecure, and then you get better looking, you're not going to be confident. You're actually going to be more insecure. Follow what I'm saying here. So let's say you don't like the way you look. Let's say you start hitting the gym. You start to, do your hair a certain way. Let's say you go overboard and get plastic surgery or whatever it is. So now you are looking better than you did before, right? So now at first you're going to feel good about it because you're like, well, I'm looking better, so I feel good in this moment. But the problem is that you already was feeling insecure about your looks from the beginning. So now you're going to be super obsessed about your looks now. You understand? And that obsession is the thing that's going to keep you insecure. And not only is it going to keep you insecure, you are going to be more insecure than you was before. Because before you just was like, well, you know what? I don't really look good. I don't really like it. I don't really like that. I'm kind of insecure about that, but it is what it is. You understand? So there's no expectation from me or myself in these situations because, hey, I just don't look good. Now that you start to look better, what happens is that you're probably going to get attention from the fact that you look better. So you'll probably get more women who are checking you out if you look better. So let's say you was overweight, you dressed sloppy, you didn't brush your hair, whatever. Then you started, hitting the gym, getting in better shape, dressing better, all this other stuff, right? So you're getting more attention than you got before. So now what's going to happen is that because you're not confident, because you weren't confident in the beginning, because you were basically looking at your looks as a way to feel insecure about yourself, what happens is that when you get better looking, right, what's going to happen is that you're going to be more insecure. You're not going to be confident because now that you look a certain way and you feel like you want to keep that look or look even better, you're going to be constantly thinking about your look. And then you're going to be constantly judging yourself based on how women respond to you because of how you look. And then what happens is that because women aren't responding to you in the way that you expect, right? You have a certain expectation that's going to make you even more insecure because what you're going to think is, wait a second, I got better looking. So I thought when I got better looking, then the woman would want me. Right? Why aren't the women wanting me anymore? No more now than before. How come I'm still having trouble getting girls? How come I have to go on YouTube and type in handsome man game and watch those videos and try to understand, even though I'm handsome, girls still don't want to get with me. I'm still having issues, right? So you're going to be even more insecure because you thought that the answer to your problems was getting better looking. Then once you got better looking, you realize you still can't get no bitches. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. Because you still ain't got no game. You can't get no girls. So you're like, wait a second. So now what's going to happen is that you're going to feel like you are still not good looking. This is how crazy it gets, right? You don't think you're good looking. You work on getting better looking. Women still don't want to fuck with you. So now you think that you're still not good looking enough because you're like, well, if I was better looking, then girls would want me. Girls don't want me. So that means I haven't gotten to the point where I'm good looking enough for girls to want me. Right. So then you're essentially insecure in that situation. You see how that works? So what happens is that you are not confident. So no matter what you do with your looks, you're still going to be insecure. And that insecurity is going to make you unattractive. And so therefore, when you're in this dating game, you're going to have a hard time dealing with women and making shit happen because you didn't realize that it wasn't all about just the looks, right? Because this is the thing. Your looks can't help you if you are insecure. You understand? Matter of fact, it's going to make you look worse because what will happen is if a woman has a perception of you that you are a good looking guy, she has expectations of you because you're that good looking guy. And then so what happens is that because you are insecure, that's going to show in your behavior and that's going to make you look worse. That's going to make a woman say, you know what, this guy, he's not really what I thought. Like, I thought a good looking guy like him would be more confident. I thought a good looking guy like him would be more smooth, right? I thought a good looking guy would know how to have a conversation with a woman or whatever. You understand? She's going to have these preconceived notions based on you looking better. But then what happens is that because you are insecure, you're going to act like an insecure motherfucker, which is going to turn her off. And then she's going to fall back. And that's going to make you more insecure. You see what I'm saying? And that's because you were listening to dumbasses on the internet talking about LooksMaxxing and all that other stupid shit, and you thought that was the answer to your problems. You see what I'm saying? So what you guys got to understand is that if you are out here, thinking that, oh, all I have to do is be good looking, understand that you being good looking can't help you in dating if you are not confident. If you are not confident, you are insecure. If you're insecure, you're unattractive. If you're unattractive, you're going to repel women. You are repelling women is going to make you even more insecure because you are looking for women's validation so that you can feel better about yourself. You see how that works? So you guys got to understand that. Now, let's move on to number 2. Let's move on to the second major thing your looks can't help you with in dating, right? Now, the second major thing your looks can't help you with in dating is your mouthpiece. You understand? So you got to understand that your mouthpiece, right? If you don't have a mouthpiece, you looking a certain way, it's not going to help you. Matter of fact, like I said, it's going to hinder you. Because if you don't have a mouthpiece, but you look good, you're not going to know what to do if you get attention from women based on you looking good, right? Because what happens is when you're dealing with women, there's an interaction that happens where you have to talk to the woman. So you just looking good is not going to cut it. You can't just stand there like a statue and have a chick look at you all day and that's it. No, you have to have conversations. You have to approach the girl and talk to her. You have to flirt. You have to build sexual tension. You got to, let a chick know what you want to make happen. Right? So if your mouthpiece sucks, but you look good, then again, what's going to happen is that that's going to make you less attractive. See, this is the thing that you guys don't understand. If women perceive you as a good looking guy, but all you have going for you is your looks, that means you are unattractive as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? You are unattractive. See, this is why guys need to stop saying your looks get you in the door. Your looks do not get you in the door. You understand what I'm saying? Your looks do not get you in the door. Right? See, even that saying, I hate it because what it's basically saying is you're trying to get in her door. You're trying to get in where she's at. You understand? Which means you ain't got no game because you're trying to go where she's at instead of her coming through your door. You see what I'm saying? Why are you trying to get in her door? But again, when you don't have game, that's how you think. When you don't have game, you think looks get you in the door because you're trying to get in the door. Right? What you don't understand is that when you deal with women, when it comes to being attractive and sexually attractive, right? Part of it has to do with your behavior. Part of your behavior is your mouthpiece, being able to clearly communicate with the woman and let her know exactly what you want, how you want it, and how it should be done. You understand what I'm saying? But see, when you're surface level and you're a surface dweller, shout out to Steve, what you do is you think that it's all about the looks because you're a guy who has no experience with women. Like I keep trying to tell you guys that a woman attracting a good-looking guy is not a fucking major event for her. It's not this big deal. It's not this, oh my God, I can't believe that I got this good-looking guy to talk to me. If you talk to any chick, I don't care how hot you think she is, I don't care how average you think she is. Tell her to pull up her fucking online dating app. Tell her to pull up her DMs. It's flooded with good-looking guys trying to holler at her. You understand what I'm saying? But see, what happens is that when you don't have experience and you don't actually interact with women, you think women think like a guy. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why so many guys are, trying to look a certain way, because the guys are looking at the woman. They're like, oh, she's hot, so I want her. So you think all you got to do is be good looking and then the girl's going to want you, right? See, the only thing being good looking does, and I've talked about this before, this is the only thing that helps when it comes to being good looking. Being good looking, right, can get the attention of women who think you're good looking, right? That's it. You got 5, maybe 10 seconds of attention. That's what good looking does. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it does. You get maybe 5 to 10 seconds of attention. Now you got to go up, talk, interact, make all that other shit happen. Once that happens, then we'll see if she actually is interested in you. And so part of the thing is that you need a mouthpiece. So you looking good is not going to help you if you don't have a mouthpiece. If you don't know how to communicate. If you don't know how to go back and forth with a woman. See, the problem is that a lot of guys think, well, if I don't look good, I'm not going to even have a chance to have a conversation with the woman. You understand? Bruh. That's what these niggas think. They think that, well, if I don't look good, then, I'm not going to be, the girl's not even going to give me a chance to talk to her. Again, all of that, simping language. Right? See, you guys have to think about what you say and how you talk, right? Because guys say, well, if you're not good looking, she's not going to give you a chance to talk to her. Let me ask you a question. What does it look like for a woman to give you a chance to talk to them? Somebody please in the chat or whatever, explain it to me. What does it look like for a woman to give you a chance to talk to her? Please tell me. I'm very, very curious about this. So what I mean by that is if I see a woman out walking, or I'm at a bar and I'm chilling at the bar, or I'm at an event or whatever, I have never in my life had to wait for a woman to give me a chance to talk to her. Not one time. Never. I walk up and I talk. That's it. So what is this? Well, if you don't look good, women aren't even going to give you a chance to talk. No, see, this is what guys who don't actually live in real life, meet women, say. Because if you're a guy who actually goes out to meet women and talk to them, you know this one thing to be true. Women like to talk. And most women will talk to anybody if that anybody knows how to have a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? See, you guys haven't actually approached, talked to, and interacted with a number of different women to understand how much women like to talk. So what a lot of these losers think, they think, oh, well, you know what? If I'm not good looking enough, then what's going to happen is that the woman is not going to give me the opportunity to even have the conversation. Now, are there situations where you go up to a girl, you try to talk to her and she walks away? Of course. Are there times when you try to talk to a girl and she just doesn't want to talk to you? Absolutely. But guess what? What also happens is you walk up to a girl, you have a conversation with her, she talks to you. You walk up to a girl, you're flirting with her, she's flirting back and she's interested. You talk with a girl, you talk to her, interact with her, and y'all exchange information. Right? Now, you don't have to be Chad or Tyrone for that to happen. Right? You just got to go up and walk and talk and interact with those women. Right? But again, when you have a loser's mentality, understand that you think and believe that you can't do this unless you look a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? Well, let's see who's calling 980. What's popping? Who this?
This is Israel, 26, Tennessee, and I'm taking a free call.
All right, that's what's up. So what's going on?
Hey, Mr. Caro. First off, I'm grateful that you're always spinning this game, man, and I appreciate everything you do.
All right.
And my question is based on a live that you and Miles did a year ago that I was watching, literally 30 minutes before you did this live, called "Feeling Like You Need a Woman Makes You Weak." And there was something that you said that really stuck out to me because based on the week I had, I kind of was like, wait a minute, it's like a constant tug of war. And you said a quote where it was like, winners fight the loser within them. Now, just to get clarification, are you saying that like winners, constantly have to, have that tug of war because society is like trying to, riddle them with all the bullshit in society?
Yeah, well, you got to understand that you loving yourself and valuing yourself, right, is something you do all the time and a conversation you have with yourself consistently. Because what happens is that there's all these things that go on in society, all these things that you pay attention to, all these things that come into your situation where if you let it, it will get into your mind and then have you doubt yourself. You understand? And doubt who you are, right? So what happens is that, you're indoctrinated into a society that wants you to believe that you're a loser. Because if you believe you're a loser, then it's easier to control you. It's easier to manipulate you. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that if you have value in yourself and you love yourself, then no one can really manipulate you, seduce you, or, get you to, or influence you to try to do anything that you don't want to do. You see what I'm saying? Because in order for a person to play games with you, manipulate you or whatever it is like that, that means that you're looking for something outside of yourself to validate you. You see what I mean? And so the thing is that if you're validating yourself and you love yourself, then you don't need anything outside of yourself to feel whole and feel happy and feel secure. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. So in other words, it's basically like making sure that you always refer back and check in with yourself, regardless of what society tries to, do, because they're trying to basically put the smoke and mirrors in front of your face. But okay, I get what you're saying now. That makes much sense, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And also real quick, I watched the Game Kings documentary, the first one, man, like for the first time over Thanksgiving. And let me tell you, man, Game Kings 2 is powerful, but also Game Kings 1, man, that right there. It basically gives, like, one thing I like about that, man, is like the reoccurring theme where it's like how you guys pretty much got your start in the game. I'm not to give anything away, but it basically like gives insight into, what you guys do and like how it all ties in, like, with your membership. So, it's really hard hitting and, impactful.
That's what's
so
up.
You guys got to check that out.
That's what's up. Yes, sir, guys, go. Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, Israel. That's what's up. I'm gonna let you, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tune back in.
All right, peace. And guys, make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com, get the Game Kings 1, the definition of game. You can get that at shoplocario.com right the fuck now. So make sure you guys do that and get that cracking. You feel what I'm saying? So April put the link in the chat so you can get that going ASAP. You feel me? So we talk about the first two major things that your looks can help you with. The first one was your confidence. The second one is your mouthpiece, right? And so the third one, and this is very important, right? The third thing that, looking good can help you with is looking good can't help you fuck. It's really simple. It's really that simple. So basically, a lot of people, they leave out or they don't think about the aspect of being good in bed, sexual compatibility, all these things, right? Now, if you don't know how to fuck, it don't matter how good looking you are. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. If you don't know how to fuck, women are not going to want to fuck you. And check this out. Do you realize that a woman doesn't have to fuck you to know that you don't know how to fuck? Let me explain. What I mean is that a woman can have a conversation with you and tell you don't know how to fuck just based on your behavior. You understand what I'm saying? Just like earlier, we were talking about you not being confident and you not having a mouthpiece. So imagine if you are not confident, but you look good, and you don't have a mouthpiece, but you look good. Guess what? She knows you don't know how to fuck. You see what I'm saying? So you're thinking, oh, she's going to want to fuck me because I'm good looking. No, nigga, if you are not confident, you don't have a mouthpiece, you're weird, right? You're all over the place. You're insecure, all these things. She knows you don't know how to fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, one of the things that guys who know how to fuck have in common is that guys who know how to fuck, what happens is that they're usually like arrogant. They're usually the type of guys who have this sort of bravado in their, interactions when they deal with women, right? It's the way that they're talking to the woman. It's their mouthpiece. It's that confidence. That's how she knows that the guy knows how to fuck. Because what happens is based on how you're communicating with this woman, she's like, oh, I know this guy gets a lot of pussy. I know that other women want this dude and they want to fuck this guy and that's happening. And based on how he's talking to me, I'm thinking, damn, I want to fuck with this dude. So I know he has a lot of experience fucking with a lot of women. You understand? Now, the opposite is also true. If the woman is talking to you and interacting with you, you're like, well, I'm this good looking guy. So since I'm this good looking guy, she's going to want to fuck with me. No, what happens is she thinks you're good looking, but she's like, okay, this guy, he's not really confident. The way he's talking to me is kind of weird. It's kind of awkward being in this conversation with him. So yeah, we're not going to make it happen. Now, let's say that you end up fucking a chick because she's just so sexually attracted to you based on your looks, right? So for whatever reason, she's so sexually attracted to you because of how you look, right? And then you end up having sex. And let's say when you have sex, you actually can't fuck. You see what I'm saying? And then so what happens is that she's not going to want to have sex with you again just because you're good looking. She's going to find a guy who can fuck, who probably doesn't even look as good as you. See, this is why I tell you guys that, you should go to shoplocario.com and get this book, Looks Don't Matter, 7 Ways to Attract Women Without Your Looks. And so I'm telling you guys, you should go get this book, because what a lot of dudes don't realize or even understand is that, when a woman, gets turned on when it comes to having sex, it's her understanding or realizing, based on the man that she's interacting with, that this guy is going to make her feel a certain way in the interaction. And she can tell that based on your confidence level, based on your mouthpiece. You understand what I'm saying? All of that shit. So you got to understand that. Now, let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Let me see somebody's question. He said, yo, where you get the jewelry and the glasses? All off of TikTok. So if you go to TikTok, in the TikTok shop, they got all that shit over there. It says, so would you say a fat guy that works on his mouthpiece has good hygiene, good confidence, would it be better off than a dude that got fit but waited to work on his social skills after he got fit? Absolutely. Absolutely. Hell the fuck yeah. Hell the fuck yeah. So this is the thing that you guys don't understand, right? Is that you guys don't realize that what gets a woman turned on is how she feels, right? And based on how she feels, right? The way that she feels is based on the guy that she's dealing with, interacting with, and how he comes across so that she can have that feeling. So this is the thing. The feeling that a woman gets, right, is based on how she feels around that guy and the actual interaction she's having with the guy. It's not just on her looking at him and thinking he looks good. You understand? It's not about that. So she can see a guy say, oh, he looks good, right? But what happens is that when they talk and she's feeling the vibe, she's like, there's something about him is off. You understand? And that feeling of it being off is the thing that will stop her from wanting to continue to talk to him and make something happen, right? Now, if a woman is seeing a guy who is exactly her type physically, and she is sexually attracted to that guy because that guy is exactly her type physically, right? He may have a little bit more leeway because since she's so turned on by him physically and then therefore sexually turned on by him, right? Then what will happen is that she may sort of say, you know what? This guy, he's kind of goofy, but, he fine as hell. So I'm just going to, make it happen anyway. The problem is that is not what happens all the time. That's not the usual thing that happens. That's the more rare occasion, which most guys don't understand. Right? Guys think that, if I look good, then every girl that I talk to is going to be feeling that. No. Because you can look good and not be that woman's preference, right? You can look good, but not look that good to where she dismisses all the other goofy shit about you. You see what I'm saying? So in rare occasions, a woman might meet a guy who is that sexy to her based on his physical, which makes her sexually attracted to him, where she would just sort of ignore all the other goofy shit, right? But in most cases, in the majority of cases, that's not how shit goes. You understand? So the woman has to feel the guy. See, guys, you guys understand this shit very well. Like, there's probably times where, and this is not even, this is just for you to understand. There might be times where you're at, like, let's say, a dinner party or something, or an event, or a school function, a work function, whatever. It could be anything, right? And it's a social setting, and you end up getting into like a conversation with someone who's kind of awkward. You understand? So somebody might come up to you at like a cocktail party or something, and they're starting to talk to you about nothing, and they're kind of weird, and you want to kind of like end the conversation and get away because it's weird and awkward. Right? That's how women feel when they're around insecure guys who have no mouthpiece, right? And don't know what they're doing, no matter how good looking they look. You understand what I'm saying? It's awkward. They want to get away from the situation. Right? So the same way where you would want to get away, it's the same way where a woman is not going to be turned on by a weirdo just because he looks good. So you guys got to understand that. You said, for clarification, would you say that by playing the numbers, you can find women who are your preferred type, like a red bone, slim, thick, who also see you as their preferred type? Well, this is the thing. You can, if you're playing the numbers game. But the issue is this, right? This is why your game has to be tight. Because let's say you see a woman who is your preferred type, right? If your game is not tight, it's most likely that you're not going to be able to attract that type of woman. And the reason why I say you're not going to be able to attract the type of woman, I'm not saying that type of woman as in that woman is special. What I'm saying is that your preferred type is in smaller amounts of women. You understand? Follow what I'm saying here. See, what happens is that when you are trying to go out here, talk to women, do everything you're trying to do, remember, it's always going to be a numbers game, meaning you're going to have to talk to a lot of women to find women who are highly attracted to you and who are in alignment with where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do and how you're trying to make things happen. Right? Now, let's say your preferred type of woman is, like you said, a red bone, slim, thick type of chick, right? Now, you might talk to other women who are attractive, who don't look like that, while you're, interacting with women who do look like your preferred type. So let's say you talk to, 25 women in one day, right? And let's say 2 out of those 25 women are your preferred type, which is the red bone, slim, thick chick, right? What happens is that the chances of you attracting any one of those two types of girls who are your preferred type, the chances are higher that you will attract her or those type of women if you are the type of guy who's confident, who has a tight mouthpiece, who dresses well, who smells good, all these things. Your chances of attracting that woman are higher because you are on point. Now, if you're not on point, your chances of attracting women, period, are lower, which means your chances of attracting your preferred type are lower also. You understand what I'm saying? So fuck your preferred type. Your chances of attracting women, period, is going to be harder. But see, this is the thing. This is why you need game. So if you do run into women who are your preferred type, the chances of you attracting them are higher because you have game. You see what I'm saying? So this is why it's important to have game, because the issue is that when you don't have game, you have to take what you can get. When you do have game, right, you can attract what you want. It's really that simple. Really that simple. He said, do you have a program on learning how to learn how to fuck? Well, on the Bad Boy membership, I do have a program on ways to be good in bed. So make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to check that out and get that going. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that. So we're going to go probably another like 5-10 minutes and we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up. Because I still gotta do laundry. It's freaking going on 1 o'clock in the morning. I ain't even do my laundry and shit. God damn it. It's like this mad shit I had to do today. But guys, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. Make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Also, we're going to be doing a show later today for the Friday show, 4:15. Make sure you guys tune in with myself and Miles. So make sure you guys do that and get that cracking. Also, I'm telling you guys, y'all guys need to get up on this, online dating consultation, right? The people that's been coming through for these consultations, oh man, I mean, the game that's being dropped, you understand, is so heavy. So I want you guys to get up on that. Also for, you guys, also you can hit me up for private coaching too. Because I'm telling y'all need it. It's 2026 is coming up. You don't want to be doing the same shit you've been doing in 2025. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure that, you really step up your game and get that cracking. Exactly. See, April said the consultations have been so good. That's a fact. That's a fact. So go to shoplocario.com. Get that shit going. Telling y'all. Don't play around. You see what I'm saying? Do not play around. I'm telling you guys need to get up on that shit ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that going. And also get your 30-minute game sessions, get all of that other stuff too. You said, was there a Black Friday sale for the? Yes, there was. That's what I'm saying. So, and shout out to all the people that took advantage of that. That's why we tell y'all, make sure I look out for the sale. So we're also going to be doing the holiday sale for the Bad Boy membership, at the end of this month. So I'll definitely, get that cracking. You said, Mr. Carr, if I have questions relating to the Master the Vetting Process program, can you send me an email? Well, you can send me an email. Now I'm going to say this. If you send me an email, but if you're not on the membership, because members get free emails. So if you're not on a membership, then, I can't guarantee you how long it's going to take or how quick I can get it to you. You feel what I'm saying? So either you're on the membership or if you go to MrLocario.com, you can send me a question. I do paid questions on there also. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you do that and get that going. You feel what I'm saying? And make that happen. All right. All right. So I think we're done with the questions and everything like that. So since we are done, we're about to wrap this shit the fuck up. So guys, remember, badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, shoplocario.com and CunninghamElements.com. Make sure you guys check out all that. Check us out later today at 4:15 so that you guys can get some more game. And man, that's pretty much it. I will holler at you guys later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you. I am out of here. Peace, I'm gone.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because there ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now.